Good morning, good
Oh my
morning,
goodness!
good
Hi,
morning.
Gigi.
They call
I'm
out
sorry,
all over Kentucky.
Oh my God, we have a first-time caller family. Not a first-time listener, but a first-time to say a name. This is Gigi family in Tampa, Florida, blowing it up. Hi,
I'm at
Gigi.
USF. I'm in USF right now, University of South Florida. So that's why the music is so loud. Sorry.
That's okay. Are you have your displays out?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Gigi, thanks for dialing in. You gotta come back one day and tell your story. You gotta let me know when you can be on as a guest.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Gigi. Oh my God, keep blowing up in Tampa, Florida family. Wow.
Good morning.
Girl.
Good morning
Yes. Good
from
morning, Mom.
California.
California. Mom, Gigi, we know that you. How are you?
I'm just as beautiful as you and vibrant as you.
Oh, yes, you are, Mom Iffy. Yes, you are. You brought it up in California.
Thank you.
You're out there doing more shifts than anybody.
I don't know about that.
Good to hear you, Mom Iffy. Good to hear you this morning.
Thank you, God
Good morning,
bless you.
Pastor Denise
Thank you.
and the rest of the 10 family. This is Jesse calling from the Pentagon.
Yes, how are you, sir?
Hey, outstanding.
Oh, you're
Wow.
I'm ready
standing
for this
outside,
TTP
aren't you?
today. Had an outstanding TTP yesterday. Got another one today.
Wow, that's right. That's all right, Jess. You say you got another one today. That's right. What's today? Today is Wednesday. You got another one today, Jess?
Oh, well, I got my days counted. I need to take my beat boost. Well, I'm going to talk to as many people as I can. So we can call that a TTP.
I know. You're going to be a one-star pretty good soon, Jess, right?
Oh, definitely. And good morning, my dear.
Good morning, Chief Jesse.
Good morning.
I think we have... Woo-hoo, Denise, how are you?
Amazing.
Yes, you are. And I want you to know, I was telling you last night, I listened to your call from last Friday. I suggest anyone, if you missed the call that Denise did last Friday, please get it from Terry Whitener. It's on YouTube. It's on the Tenacious Generation page. Please go and get that and listen to it. It was so timely. It's what we all need to hear right now. It was an excellent call. Thank you, Denise, for that.
You're so welcome.
Excellent.
John Joseph in Reveal, California.
All right, John Joseph. How's it going, big brother John?
It's all about pray, spray, start your day.
Come on now. Don't get me shouting this morning. That's right, John. That's right. We can't wait to see you guys in another couple of weeks. I just feel the energy in the power already. Excited. Keep it coming, family. Who's with us this morning?
Happy payday, Tim family.
There he is. What did he let you in, Robert, right? What did he let you in to make your announcement?
That's all right. I was glad to hear all the comments there because we need to pray, spray, and then get paid.
That's right. That's right, family.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
I always say in Team Effort Network, payday is every day and can be every day because if you're sharing the praise, the people need it once you share your story, your testimony, once you listen to their story and hear what it is that they're dealing with, you have something that could be an answer to their, a solution to their concern. So that's everyday retail. That is every day and then every week as you build a team, as you add new business partners, as you add new customers. That's another way we get paid weekly. And then as they continue to grow in the business and get their sprays every month, and that's another monthly pay. So it just never stops happening in Team Effort Network. But it's based on your action. It's based on you taking action to make it happen you have to take action. And also remember, I was reading something this morning about the importance of giving. Sometimes you want to give what you need to get back. That's kind of hard to. Oh, I'm looking at these beautiful hummingbirds. Oh gosh, I wish I could see these beautiful little hummingbirds. But anyway, when you give, sometimes you have to give out of your need. Sometimes you think, oh, I need this, I need that. But the quickest way to get what you need is to give exactly what you need, whether it's time, whether it's friendship, whether it's a good word advice, whatever it is that you need, you find a way to give that. Because what you give is actually what you attract back to you. Doesn't make sense, does it? But it's not supposed to make sense. The thing is that you believe it, you take action, and you act on it, and you watch those things happen. Principles don't have to make sense to happen and to manifest. It's just that you do them, and for some reason, the law and that principle causes it to happen. Like gravity. When we throw something up, we know it's going to come down. So it's like giving. When you give it, it's got to come back to you. It's the same principle. It's going to work. I have a wonderful announcement. I'm pretty sure you guys already know. Most of you probably know. Melanie and McGill out there, like I said, taking global massive action, making it happen. I mean, they're really out there changing people's lives and giving everybody this wonderful opportunity, this wonderful lifestyle that is offered through Team Effort International. And we have another country that is up and ready to go. You can actually start signing people up right now for this country. Guess where we are open now, family? Guess where we are open up now? Yes, we are open up in Ghana. Yes. I'm clapping for everybody. We are open up in Ghana. Oh, my goodness, we have so many folks. There's them praying that we get started in Ghana. So we are open up in Ghana. You can now go to your back office and sign them up. When you get to the country, where it's this country, where you have USA, you just click the country and put in Ghana, and you sign them up. You sign up the same way you sign up people now. We are in Ghana. So if you have friends and guests and families that were located in that area that are here and want to get started, no reason to wait anymore. You can now take action. See, we're growing and we're growing fast, and everything's happening fast. That's why it's so important to always stay in position and keep your people ready. I was so excited to hear my friend on the phone this morning, Gigi. Gigi came into the business, and she just took off running. She came into the business. She came to a TTP. She learned what needed to be done. She signed up. She knew which package she wanted, and then she just took off. And the next time I heard from her, she was already doing a show. She was already out, she already had flyers made up and she had her car wrapped with the sign. I'm going to post a picture on my Facebook page of how she has her car wrapped with the sign of a Team Effort Network vitamin spray. Her phone number is on there, a picture of the sprays, and her slogan is on it. It's wrapped around the back of her van. And she got all these flyers, posters, banners. She was out doing shows and out doing visiting. She just went for it by herself, never called and asked anything. Just came and got this information and just took off. And she did a big event a couple of weeks ago in Florida. She's at a big event again this morning. And she's doing all this in Tampa, Florida by herself. No one's in Tampa, Florida with her. She's there by herself just making it happen. And she's traveling back and forth between Tampa and the Washington, D.C. area. She's growing the business. She has her daughter's in the business. She has other business partners in with her. She's selling the sprays on a regular. They're pulling her over on the road because they see that her car is wrapped with that sign that's on her car. And she says people are constantly blowing on her. She's like, why are they blowing on her? She says, oh, that's right. I have this sign on my car. So people are pulling her over to say, what is that about these vitamin sprays I'm reading on the back of your car? And, of course, she has them with her. And they get them from her right then and there. So Gigi, she was able to introduce herself this morning. That was her this morning. And I was so happy that she took a moment to dial in. She's always listening in, but I've never heard her, so I was so excited to hear her introduce herself. I got to have her on one day where you could just hear how she just jumped into the business and took off running and just not looked back. And has been prospering ever since. But she's doing it, like I said, in Tampa, Florida, where there's no team there with her. There's no one there with her. She's there by herself, and she's going out there, and she's making it happen big time. So congratulations to you once again, Gigi. Well, family, it's a great day. It's a great day. It's a great time in life. We're all in a good position right now. We're doing really good. It is Wednesday, as you all know. Not only is it payday, but we get to come to the call on Wednesday and this beautiful lady. She's a biologist. She knows a lot about the study of the body and chemistries, and she knows a lot about vitamins and how they affect the body. And she brings us such wonderful information to know. It's always good to have the knowledge, you know. It's always good to know. So I really enjoy listening to her. She's also going to be here for the East Coast Regional. So you don't want to miss the opportunity of having your guests and your friends in the house to hear her come and explain the product, to share her testimony, to explain the product, and to teach about the product. So have your guests in to make sure that they come to hear this. We're getting some wonderful things for the East Coast Regional, September 26th. And you all know about it. But take action. Like I said, you got to take action. Get your tickets. Make sure you're there. It's going to be a phenomenal event. So let us welcome to the call right now, none other than Miss Shakena Day. Hey, Shakena, you there?
I'm here. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? Didn't we just talk just a few hours ago?
Yes, it seemed like it.
That's because we've got some wonderful things planned, right, Shakena?
That is correct. That is right. That's so true.
Well, it's Wednesday. I'm a little out the way. Why don't you go ahead and share what you're going to bring to us today?
Okay, so today I wanted to just talk about a few things. One major thing that I wanted to talk about is, the obesity rate that's occurring in our communities. And there's such a rise of, even our children becoming overweight or obese. And it starts at an early age. We tend to, we have to teach good habits and good eating and healthy eating habits early on so that our children won't grow up, picking up the wrong habits, eating the wrong things, and it's a growing process, and it's a growing process for everyone, not only for the young, but also the old, because a lot of times we're so accustomed to eating certain ways or we're on the go, getting something fast and quick is, more convenient versus trying to go home and cook a big meal, after we've worked so many hours, at work or whatever the case may be. So it's very important that we try to implement, healthy eating, even to the point where we're incorporating our sprays and our trim, so by doing so, we can actually, make some changes in our lives, to the point where, it can, reduce our cholesterol or, reduce our BMI, body mass index, or our body fat percentage, or, so many different things. 2/3 of studies show that 2/3 of women, in the U.S. are either overweight or obese. And for men, it's 3/4, so, 75% of men are either obese or overweight, and just knowing that, a lot of people don't understand exactly, well, I may weigh a certain weight or I may look a certain way, but, you still may be overweight, and there may be other risk factors that may be associated with, you being overweight or obese, such as cancer. There was one study out there that showed that, being obese or overweight, some men may develop prostate cancer. And just knowing that, wow, that's amazing. If I can make changes in my life that can actually help prevent further issues later on down the line, who wouldn't like to do that? Who wouldn't like to make changes now in the way we eat, how we exercise, or if we exercise at all, making sure that we're taking the proper vitamins, nutrients, minerals, even with what we eat, and also with supplementation. So making sure all of those things are important. I've had one lady come to me and, we were, just talking, having a conversation about the sprays and importance of vitamins and exercise and all of that. But, she was explaining, well, that everything was fine, that she didn't need vitamins or she didn't need minerals. But guess what? Your body is made up of vitamins and minerals. And that's what I had to actually help and explain, Your body is made up of that. That's how God created us. God created us so that we can have the vitamins and the minerals within the body, and also get those vitamins and minerals and other nutrients from the soil, from the food that we're eating. But if we're not getting that from the food that we're eating, it has to come from somewhere. And if we don't get it at all, guess what it's going to cause? It's going to cause deficiencies, which are going to cause other problems where you may, deficiencies such as, any type of deficiencies, that can actually affect so many different organs. Like if you're vitamin D deficient, that can affect so many areas within the body, because vitamin D, is pretty much needed in every system within the body. And it's found in over 2,000 genes within the body. So knowing that goes to show you, okay, this vitamin is so important, and it's vital that we have it within our body system so that our bodies are able to function properly as they should, to the point where we're not overworking one system because of the lack of vitamins and nutrients in another area, and sometimes that may happen. It's the same way as if you injure one leg and you start limping, if you don't rehab that leg and get it back to working properly, whether it's, making sure you're icing it, making sure you're doing exercises, making sure you're resting. If you're not doing the proper things, guess what? You're going to put more weight on the opposite leg, on the leg that's not injured, to the point where you may start limping. But guess what? That one side is trying to compensate for the other side being injured. That's the same way that's the same thing that happens within the body. If your systems do not have the proper nutrients, vitamins, and minerals within the body to work as it should, it's going to overwork. That goes the same with, if we're not exercising as we should, and we have all this excess visceral fat on the inside of us, that causes our organs to overwork, our heart to overwork. That's a muscle, so that's why it's so important that we implement exercise, that we, supplement on a daily basis, just, take the sprays. My thing is, the sprays are 98% absorbent. Number one, they're convenient. Number two, they go straight to, your bloodstream within seconds, whereas it doesn't have to go through the harsh environments in the intestines and the digestive tract, in order to be filtered through all of your filtering systems to eventually get to your blood. It doesn't have to go through all of that, and that's why I love the spray so much, is because they're convenient. It gets right to the problem. It does what it needs to do in a short period of time, and everybody's not the same. Everybody's not going to get the same result at the same time. But as long as you're consistent and form those good habits, that's what it's all about. Stay consistent. Don't always encourage people. Don't look for 24-hour miracles. That everything that happened throughout your lifetime, whether it's weight gain, whether you become, being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, that didn't occur overnight. That took time to develop and occur because of certain things, that you did throughout your lifetime, whether it's something that you had control over or not. So therefore, don't expect when you start making healthy changes within your lifestyle, that you're going to see a 24-hour difference. And that's not the case, but as long as you stay consistent and, say, okay, you wake up every day being motivated, be motivated. I'm motivated with living a healthier lifestyle. Eventually, it's going to become a habit to the point where you're going to start seeing the results that you want. You're going to start seeing your body's going to start feeling better. You're going to be feeling more energetic. You're going to be able to do more. You're going to be able to get out there, share the opportunity, share your testimony as to how, this has changed you. Even with the trim, all of these active ingredients, the chicory, the amaranth, the stabilized rice bran, the raspberry ketones, all of those are great ingredients all combined into one, to keep that healthy digestive system. Sometimes we, consume things that get our bodies off balance, to get our bodies off, track or out of whack, But guess what? If we start, implementing and consuming the trim consistently, guess what? It's going to balance out that good bacteria, get rid of that bad bacteria. It's going to help you lose weight in the areas that you need to lose weight in. It's going to help you, in so many different ways. Even if you're not looking to lose weight, guess what? It's still a great product because it does things such as balancing out that good bacteria, and guess what? The digestive system is so important to the immune system, because it's pretty much like a second immune system. Because if you eat something, you're going to start feeling sick almost instantly, sometimes within 24 hours or less. I can take this, for instance. I was sick, from me eating something like 2 weeks ago. And the other day, Chris ended up getting something to eat, and he got sick. The same thing, because it's certain things that when you're eating certain things and your body is not agreeing to that bad bacteria pretty much may have increased in your digestive system. So guess what? To balance that back out, and you need that good bacteria to fight off that bad bacteria. So that can reduce the sickness and the fever and all of that you're feeling, because your body and your immune system is trying to fight off what you just ate. It's trying to fight off all of that bad stuff that you just ate, whether it's, E. coli, whether it's salmonella, whatever the case may be, whatever bacteria is causing, you to be ill or sick or causing the fever, that good bacteria is going to try to break that down to get rid of that. And it's so very important, that we, are aware of what we consume, making sure that we're eating the right things, making sure that we consume the right things, making sure that we have enough vitamins, enough minerals, even to the point where making sure that we even spray with our B Boost. The B Boost is not just for, energy. It's for so many other things within the body. But guess what? That energy plays a major role because the B Boost, it increases the blood flow. It increases the red blood cell production within the body, which pretty much carries the oxygen throughout the body. So that's why you get a boost of energy. That's why you get that boost, because it increases that red blood cells production within the body. So that's why all of these products are so very important, even to the cell energy that helps with the free radical. Helps get rid of those free radicals, with the glutathione and the alpha lipoic acid. All of these things, all of these sprays and all of these products are excellent in so many different areas, not only weight loss, and not only energy, but, just so that our bodies can work as it should, just so that our bodies are able to regulate, our certain hormones are able to produce as they should, and not overwork itself and overexert themselves to the point of exhaustion. So my thing is just get out there, share the opportunity, share, and that's what it's all about. All it takes is one person for you to tell your testimony to, and they try the product and they like it and they're going to share. And it's like a ripple effect. And that's what it's all about. Just understand this: the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else is looking for work and jobs. And Team Effort Network, we are building networks. We're building relationships with other people all across this world, to the point where we're able to help someone. Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help someone. Some unsuccessful people are always asking, okay, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? But it's not always about what's in it for me. My satisfaction is how I can help somebody else, And with Team Effort Network, we're helping so many people in so many different ways, whether it's financial, whether it's physical, whether it's, just motivation wise, we can help in so many different areas. There's so many different gifts within Team Effort Network. Everyone has a gift. Everyone has a place, no matter how big we get, everyone has a place, to do certain things, and everyone has strengths, where someone else may not be as strong. And that's where teamwork comes in. And that's what it's all about. And I'm going to close with this. To be a great champion, you must believe that you are the best. If you're not, just continue to pretend that you are. Thank you, Dr. Denise.
That's great. That's right. Pretend that you are. You know what they say, fake it till you make it. Because even if you begin to think that you are, eventually you will believe it, right? Right, Shakena? And that's
right.
I like that quote. That's excellent. I mean, the conscious mind doesn't know from the subconscious. If you believe it, if you think on it long enough, it will become your reality. Wow. I like that quote. I like the way you end your sessions. Those quotes are very powerful. So thank you, Shakena, for bringing the information. You know, you mentioned something earlier about how the body, you know, each body is different. Everybody's body chemistry is different. What works for one may work differently on another. And I was thinking, and I love when you said successful people are always looking to help someone. And this is one reason why I love this call. I love the calls that we have, because I'm really always listening to hear if I can learn something that will help someone else. And as you were speaking, I was thinking about a friend of mine. She told me that she had several surgeries in the last couple of years, and one of them was a gallbladder removed. You know, she had a gallbladder removed, as well as a partial hysterectomy and another surgery that she had. And I thought, wow. And I know that you said once that when you're taking nutrition, the nutrition will go to where your body needs it the most. I think that's what you said, right? I mean, whatever one part of the body is really, really struggling to ward off a sickness, that most of the nutrition will run to that area to heal it first before we'll go to other areas. And I was wondering, when she said her gallbladder was removed, that's the body is just totally different. It functions different without the gallbladder. I just want to ask you, I know you don't have the full research on it, but is that true?
Yes, because like there's so many different things, like so many different organs within the body, you know, that have special functions, you know, and so when those organs are removed, you know, other things have to, you know, maybe work harder, or, you know, maybe have to try to do certain, you know, pretty much certain functions, you know, without that organ. And it's also important that we, you know, without certain organs, you know, you have to make sure that you're even more careful about making sure that you're supplementing the way you should, or making sure you're eating the right things as you should, you know, because just like, say, for instance, if someone only has one kidney, you know, like I'll take my father, for example, he donated his kidney, you know, to his twin brother. So, you know, with that one kidney, you only have one kidney left, you know, and that's helping to filter, you know, so it's very important that you're not just consuming sodas, or, you know, making sure that you're drinking plenty of water, you know, all of those different things, because your body is used to you having this organ, but it's no longer there, you know, so it's very important that you continue to take care of yourself, you know, the way that you should, and not just take advantage and say, okay, I'll be fine, and, you know, things of that nature.
You know, it just goes to me, it just really goes to show you the importance of taking nutrition. A lot of times people say, well, I eat right, I go outside and I'm drinking water, and I don't need supplements. The only supplement is not good for you, or supplement. You do need supplements. But, you know, we learn and we've read, and research is out there, and it's one of the top 4 reasons why people live longer is because they take vitamin supplements. And the fact that we have it in a spray form, where we're getting 98% of the nutrition, is just mind-blowing. And I do believe that while we're generating so many testimonies, because people have had different injuries to their bodies and surgeries and different body parts removed, and they do need extra supplement, maybe even more than the suggested a dosage, you know, that's given. And I think it's a wonderful thing when you really think about it, what we're giving our bodies. You know, we're giving our bodies what it needs, and that is good, healthy, natural nutrition. And our testimonies are speaking loud as a result of what the vitamin sprays are doing. So, Shakena Day, thank you. I'm looking forward to really, really learning from you on September 26th. I mean, I'm going to sit there, pen and pad in hand. I'm going to drill you, girl. And we got you for a whole weekend. We're going to come away from there empowered. So, family, please take advantage of all the great news that's going to be in our space, in our home, this in a couple of weeks at the East Coast region of Shakena and her husband, Chris Day, will definitely be there. They're coming equipped, ready to train us. Who knows? So maybe we'll get a little exercise thing going on, huh, Shakena? Maybe we'll do something like that. Right? Who knows? The videotaper, right? We could do something like that. I'm sure Kevin Vaughn or coaches do it too. Well, thank you, Shakena. We love you, ladies. Thank you so very much. We're going to go on to the UK now with Dr. Nita Poole with our post for today. Dr. Poole, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me okay, Denise?
I can. How are you?
I am good. I am good. Happy holidays to everyone after your holidays in the USA. And, raring to go. September, prime season, September, October, November, December. Absolutely. Great information. And as you know, that subject about obesity, sugar, healthcare, it's a subject close to my heart. And actually, interestingly, I saw last night the documentary. I mentioned before that there was going to be something coming up by Jamie Oliver, one of the renowned world chefs, has now done a nutritionist course. He's changed the whole style of his cooking, made it more nutritious. His TV programs, his restaurants, there's going to be a lot of changes, and he's wanting to lead the way because of the obesity problem, because of the sugar problem, because of the effect that it's having not only on adults but children as well. And I mentioned before that he is going to be introducing a sugar tax, and actually that's what the program was about. He's called his documentary Sugar Rush. If you want to look it up on the internet, it's well worth seeing. When I have time, once the links are up on YouTube and somebody's uploaded something onto YouTube, I will post it into the group, but it's definitely well worth seeing. Now, what he, this is big stuff, basically. For example, this is just in one country, the UK, so can you imagine how huge this problem is? Literally, 7,000 amputees a year, many of them children, because of sugar leading to diabetes and obesity and causing additional problems, where people actually have to lose their limb. The most common cause of using an anesthetic for children in hospital, you think it's some kind of, serious operation, etc. It's not. It's completely preventable. It's tooth decay. Tooth decay from eating too much sugar. It's such an incredibly serious problem, and governments around the world are not doing enough. Why? Because of the taxes from the food and drink industry. They're leaving it so that it's voluntarily controlled rather than compulsory control because it suits them because of the taxes. Even though campaigners like Action for Sugar, National Obesity Forum, medical forums, medical organizations, even some of the senior individuals in the healthcare systems around the world are saying it's an incredibly serious problem. In fact, Mexico has the highest diabetic and obesity problem caused by sugar. And you know why? Because from a very young age, almost babies are drinking soda drinks. I won't name the drink, but you can just imagine yourself. You know what one of the leading so-called brands of, soda drinks that, is completely artificial, just contains so much sugar. It's absolutely incredible. Because in Mexico, and this happens in many countries, it used to happen even in India. Sometimes, especially in the rural areas, you don't have sanitized water. And so these companies, these big corporations go in there and they sell these soda drinks like anything. And the people take them up thinking that it's cleaner because it's mass-produced, industrially produced. Well, yeah, it's cleaner. It won't have any bugs in it. But what they don't realize is it's loaded with sugar and no good nutrients. So Mexico has the worst problem of obesity, tooth decay, diabetes, etc. And you know what they have done? They have brought in a sugar tax because it is straining the healthcare system. And since they brought in this sugar tax, literally the situation is improved. It's only been recent, so it still needs to continue, and now they're plowing that sugar tax money back into the healthcare system. That is exactly what Jamie Oliver, this chef, wants to do. In fact, he called a meeting of leading restaurant owners because in this autumn, literally in a few weeks' time, he's starting the sugar tax in his restaurant. He wants the world's food and drink industry, especially the people who sell directly to the consumers, because that's the end of the chain. He wants them to charge the sugar tax so that people are aware, because they have to pay more, and B, so that there's greater education, and so that the sugar tax, that money can then be plowed back into educating children properly about nutrition in school, and so that it can be sent, as part of it, to the healthcare system to cope with the obesity and tooth decay and diabetes, literally crisis. And I don't use that word crisis lightly. It is absolutely a crisis around the world. That's how serious it is. And when you think to yourself, we have natural oral sprays and drinks that are packed with nutrition, good supplementation, helping with slimming, helping to reduce the cravings, so that the taste buds do not feel that they want to have these awful sugary drinks and nutritious products, basically, and an income too. So it's a win-win situation, exactly as Shakena's been describing. So, treat it really, really seriously, what you have in your hands. The world needs these products. The world needs this income, and bring them to the calls, because the education that is happening on the calls, both in terms of marketing and in terms of the importance of nutrition and the importance of the products, is absolutely priceless. So, Pele, one of the greatest footballers of all time, actually said, who came from Brazil, he said, a lot of people, when a guy scores a lot of goals, think he's a great player, because a goal is very important. But a great player is a player who can do many things on the field. He can assist and encourage his colleagues. He can give them confidence to go forward. It's someone who develops and becomes one of the leaders. Literally, that's what you've got the opportunity to become here, to become one of the leaders by literally attending these calls, sharing the products, sharing the opportunity, and literally working as a team. Albert Schweitzer said, example is not the main thing in influencing others. It is the only thing. So if you want to influence others to try the sprays, to try the opportunity, you have to be doing it as well. Exactly as Shakena said, you need to be taking the sprays and try the Trim by 10 as well, and attending the calls, attending the events. Literally, you set the example, your team will follow, your guests will follow. Ray Kroc said, the quality of leader is reflected in the standards they set for themselves. So, literally, take your nutrition seriously, take your exercise and your lifestyle seriously, set the example, and go out there and share it in the world. John F. Kennedy said, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. That's what we're doing on the calls, folks. That's what we're doing with this whole opportunity. It's an opportunity not only to get healthier and wealthier, but develop as well. And lastly, Leo Buscaglini said, your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God. So, you've been given a gift of an opportunity and products with these sprays, drinks, and opportunity. But your gift to others is the important thing. Share, share, share. Back to you, Denise.
Wow, it always goes back to you, doesn't it? Your gift from God is a gift to you, but your gift back to Him is what you choose to do with it. I love these quotes. These quotes really speak to our volume. Well, family, it's been a great call. Shakena Day, thank you once again for empowering us on taking care of these bodies and knowing the importance of the vitamin sprays and supplementing and knowing that, yeah, we do have to supplement, family. Yep, we still have to supplement because we're not getting everything the body needs from the processed foods that we consume every day. We're just not getting it. Not getting it through the water. We're not getting it through the foods that we're eating. So, yes, you need to supplement. And if you're going to supplement, then it's best to supplement with something where you can get 98% of the nutrition. That's plain and simple. And why not make it a spray instead of a pill? Who wants to be popping pills in this century? No such thing as popping pills anymore. Pop those pills and get rid of them and replace them with a nice, easy spray and get healthier and get better. Thank you all so very much for tuning in every day. Do not forget to go to www.vitaminspraysnow.com to register for the East Coast event. It's just a couple of weeks away. www.vitaminspraysnow.com to make your reservations for the East Coast Regional and to get the instructions for the before and after events that will take place. A reminder again, we are open in Ghana. Open in Ghana. So if you have some friends that are ready to get business started in Ghana, I'd say go for it, family. You don't have to wait any longer. You can sign them up right now. Today is Wednesday. Let's not forget to join John Joseph tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, along with Lloyd Gibson and Lynetta Hall. Please join them tonight. They have a power pack call. If you're up around 11 o'clock here on the East Coast, can't go to sleep, just dial in and listen in to all the great news and all the great energy and passion that's taking place on that call at night for us on the East Coast at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time on the West Coast. And don't forget, if you have Spanish-speaking guests, get them on the call at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific time right here on this number right here. If it's on the West Coast, it's going to be 12:10 that call starts. So get your Spanish-speaking guests on so they can too go and be a part of what's happening and this wonderful lifestyle that's being offered through Team Effort Network. Well, family, nothing left to say. It's like, get off this phone and get out there and go make a difference in someone's life and be back tomorrow morning as we press towards that 50 million. It's coming quick, coming quick. You see it, family, it's coming. Be back open tomorrow morning to learn more great things on what's happening in Team Effort Network. You are loved. You are appreciated. God bless you all and have a prosperous day on purpose. Mwah.